Hello everyone, my name is Inderpal Singh. I'm the brand manager for Pearl Drums India, and today I have the ultimate pleasure of sitting down with one of the most influential drummer who has not only shaped many musicians but also generations. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Dennis Chambers. Sir,
Hello.
thank you so much for joining us.
Same back.
It's a pleasure to have you. It's an honor to be sitting next to you. Thank you so much for doing this. It's an absolute honor. So, sir, who and what, originally inspired you to pick up drums, and what kept you motivated even today?
Who inspired me? In the beginning, I would say it would have been Buddy Rich, Louis Belson, Big Sid Catlett, who else? Then later it was Elvin Jones, Roy Haynes. It was getting into like the bebop era. Then it was Tony Williams, of course, major influence, Tony. Jack DeJohnette, Lenny White, that's all the jazz guys. But then, by me growing up in the 60s, in my house, there was like all styles of music. So then I had, the Motown stuff at the Stax, recording with Al Jackson, playing drums. The James Brown stuff, of course. And, then it went into the fusion. So then it was Billy Cobham, Tony Williams again, and then Lenny White, of course, But, pretty much I kind of listen to everybody that has something to say behind that instrument. Whether it's drums, bass, or keyboards or saxophone. I just listen to all of it. But those are the drummers that really inspired me, Clyde Stubblefield and those guys. Yeah. In the funk stuff. Then David Garbaldi, of course, with Tower Power, and even Steve Gadd. I love the way he plays, his taste, the way he plays the drums.
Mm-hmm. So you've inspired countless drummers around the world for decades. How has your approach to drumming evolved over the years?
First of all, I'd like to say I'm sorry for that. Sorry for inspiring me. I'm only joking. I know I've contributed something, to the drum community. But what keeps me going, what keeps me motivated is hearing somebody else that takes something that, something that someone did or have done and played it in their own, play it their own way. Right. And, throw it back out there where it give you this vibe where, man, I never thought of it like that. Yeah. It's the same rudiment. Everything's come from the rudiments. Yeah. It's just the way, how you play it, how you approach it.
And you've been associated with Pearl Drums for a long time.
Yeah.
What makes Pearl Drums special to you as a drummer?
One thing I've learned over the years being with them is just that when you think it couldn't get any better, every 5-10 years it gets better. Yeah. They do something it make you go wow. I never thought that like with my MLX kit that I had, I never thought it would get any better than that, but yet they have like 10 times better,
And what's the most valuable lesson you have learned in your drumming journey so far?
Using your ears. You have to use your ears. You need to, check your ego from time to time. If you keep your mouth shut, you'll learn a lot. When somebody's trying to tell you something, just listen to what they got to say.
Hello?
Yeah. Listen to what they got to say,
Nothing important. I'll talk to you later. I gotta do one now. Thank you, Dennis. That's all I wanted to say.
All right. But just using my ears, keeping the ears open. When I'm on the band, it's not about me. I know who I am, right. But it's not about me. It's about us. Yeah. And that's the mistake. Musicians, the young musicians are doing now. Everything it's about them. Like when they sit behind their instrument, it's all solos. Yeah. There's more than playing drums than a solo. You got to learn how to play with people. Right. You have to learn how to play music with people. You have to learn how to play music. And you can't do that if you just shut your ears and you just listening to yourself and you just wailing away. Yes. Like how many beats I can put in the bar, how fast can I play it? That's icing on the cake, but you got to have the cake. Yeah.
And the last question, sir. What advice would you give to young drummers who want to make a lasting mark in the music industry?
Be yourself. Oh, just try to be yourself. You know, don't try to be like somebody else. You know, like, let me give a perfect example of what I'm saying here. Tony Williams is probably the most influential drummer of the modern time. Everybody loved him. Terry Bozzio, Vinny, me, Billy Cobham even loved him. But none of us sound like him. And there's a reason why, because the reason for that is, you know, he inspired us all to do things. And Billy inspired everybody to do some things. But, you know, we already had one of them. You already had Billy. You already had Tony. You already had me. You already had Vinny Colaiuta, Dave Weckl. You already got us. Take what we did embellish it. You know, take it, see if you can take it further. And you can if you just play what you hear, play what you feel, without getting in the way of the other musicians.
Wow.
Yeah.
So insightful, sir. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you just giving us a moment, and thank you for being in India and inspiring again, like, you know, the countless Indian drummers who are going to come and watch you tonight.
See, that makes me nervous because I know about you guys. Man, when I played with John McLaughlin, he was turning me on to all these Indian festivals.
Yes.
And some of the stuff I heard, man, it was just, I don't know how you guys do it. You know, like, you know, 3/16ths and the whatevers and all that every time signature known to man, you know. And the compositions are long, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know how do you remember all of that? It's amazing, you know.
Thank you so much, sir, for appreciating the Indian classical music as well. And, like, you know, we hope to see you again next year and many more years coming to India.
I'm glad to come back. They just need to make it more easier for the Americans to get in here.
Yes, absolutely. I hope they should. And, you know, we would like to see him more and more. And thank you so much for doing this, sir. Really appreciate your time. Thank you.
And thank you for wearing my shirt.
You're welcome, sir. It's just that, like, you're a huge fan and just, like, you know, coming out straight out of the heart. So that's why.
I should have brought mine. I didn't bring mine, but I thought they probably thought I was crazy if I brought my shirt and had me wearing it.
Just got this, yes. I got 2 of these.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for doing this, sir. Appreciate it. But this was Mr. Dennis Chambers. Thank you so much for watching us. Stay tuned. Take care.